A Twitter war erupted over the weekend between President Donald Trump and Governor Larry Hogan, each attacking the other about their response to COVID-19. WMAR 2 News' Megan Knight is live at the Inner Harbor this morning with what each had to say. And Megan, Hogan also went on national media to criticize Trump and how he's handling the outcome of the election as well.
Yeah, actually, a lot of harsh words exchanged over the weekend. Certainly no love lost between these two Republicans. So we'll start with that Twitter exchange that happened between President Trump and Governor Larry Hogan, with President Trump tweeting about Hogan, criticizing those 500,000 tests that Hogan purchased from South Korea. He cited a Breitbart News article which claims that those tests were flawed. Trump going on to say, quote, "This Republican in name only will never make the grade. Hogan is just as bad as the flawed tests he paid big money for." And Governor Hogan responded to that saying, quote, "If you had done your job, America's governors wouldn't have been forced to fend for themselves to find tests in the middle of a pandemic as we successfully did in Maryland. Stop golfing and concede." Now, later in the day, Hogan spoke to Jake Tapper on CNN about the president and the fight against coronavirus. He talked about the meeting, the virtual meeting he had last week with President-elect Joe Biden and his team, along with several other governors, about what they need from the federal government to get a handle on the growing number of COVID-19 cases.
I think they are taking it seriously. My big concern is that we just have a smooth handoff, that because we're in the middle of this terrible fight against this virus that's raging across the country, and we have, the current administration and the new administration not even speaking to one another while lives are at stake. And it's kind of one of the worst things about this current situation we find ourselves in, with no communication and no transition.
And that's been a critique that we've heard from the governor just in the last couple of weeks, and the updates that he's had about the state's ongoing fight against the virus. And he is once again having another update this afternoon. That's scheduled to happen around 4 o'clock, which of course you can watch right here on WMAR or on your preferred streaming platform. We're live at the Inner Harbor. I'm Megan Knight, WMAR 2 News.